the basic point about all this is to start listening to women. The reason we've produced this report is to make it, in a way, impossible not to listen to women. We want policymakers in the aid sector and beyond in health to have to really come right up against this issue and acknowledge that it exists, it's important, and it has really important costs for women and for health systems. So Women in Global Health have been working in this area for a couple of years now, and looking at the data on sexual exploitation, abuse, and harassment of women health workers. And what we see is that there are just huge data gaps. And so what we wanted to do was set up a platform where women could lodge their own stories, because those stories are more powerful than data. And so a couple of months ago, we set up a Health2 platform where women could lodge their stories anonymously. And we also went out through our network of more than 40 national chapters to encourage women to report their stories. So that was what we were doing. In the absence of data, we wanted women's testimony to act as data, and I think it does. I think the main finding really is about how systematic the abusers are. That what women are reporting to us is a cycle that we talk about in the report, whereby a senior male professional, for example, will gain a woman's trust and then begin to abuse that woman in a particular cycle. If she resists, there will be retaliation, and it carries on in a cycle, and the abuse will either continue with that same woman, or will then go on to somebody else. So I think anyone who thinks that this sort of abuse is about, awkward flirtation or sexual desire has got it completely wrong. This is really about power. It's about signaling to women that they don't belong in a particular place. So we'll see this more in surgery, where women are just beginning to enter surgery, for example, as a sector. We will see women who are least powerful in the hierarchy, early career women, women from migrant status, women from racialized and caste and other minorities being most at risk. And I guess that's not a surprise. The voice that's silent in all of this is the voice of the male perpetrator. So now we know more about what women are thinking, what their reactions are, the trauma, which is very, very serious trauma that many women have suffered. But we really still don't know why a minority of men choose to abuse women in this way. Last year, ILO launched the ILO Convention 190, which is the first global convention on work-related violence and harassment. That will begin to set global standards, global language, that will begin to move down into national law and national practice, hopefully in a way that will give us more comparable data. 23 countries so far have ratified that convention. It's been slow, partly because of the pandemic, but we really hope to see that convention driving change. Our basic point about all of this: it's possible to end this, but it's going to take a concerted effort at all levels, because some of this starts outside the workforce. It starts before people even come to work, and it's about cultural, gendered norms and power hierarchies.